The Forgotten Empire of the Pacific. The Secret of Nan Madol. Imagine it, in the very middle of the Pacific Ocean, in a remote corner of Micronesia, one of humanity's strangest groups of structures is quietly decaying. There is no pyramid here, no Stonehenge. Instead, hundreds of artificial islands built from black basalt stones, each connected to the next by canals, each standing in the ocean as if cut with a knife. As the morning mist drifts through these stone corridors, the wind makes a strange sound among the moss-covered walls, as if someone is still there, as if the city has not yet been abandoned. This is Nan Madol, and this place is one of the greatest mysteries in human history. A city in the middle of the world. Clinging to the southeastern coast of the island of Pohnpei, Nan Madol consists of approximately 100 artificial islands. These islands were created by hand by piling hundreds of thousands of tons of basalt and coral stone onto coral reefs and shallow lagoons. Altogether, it covers an area of approximately 18 square kilometers, nearly a quarter the size of Manhattan. But unlike Manhattan, there is no road leading here, no bridge, no flight connection. Nan Madol stands, quite literally, at the edge of the world, in the middle of the ocean, on a forgotten plain. The city began to be built around the 8th and 9th centuries AD. It is known to have been ruled by the Sodelur dynasty, a name that itself sounds like it was pulled straight out of a fantasy novel. The Sodelur built their rulers' residences, temples, tombs, and ceremonial spaces here. Nan Madol was less a city than a ceremonial capital. Ordinary people did not live here. This was a place reserved for gods and the dead. And one day, sometime in the 1500s, everyone left. 250 million tons of stone. But how? The most mind-bending feature of Nan Madol is not the artificial islands themselves. The real question is this: where did all this stone come from, and how was it transported? The basalt columns used in the city's construction, some up to 5 meters long and weighing 5 tons. The total amount of material transported is estimated at 250 million tons. Moreover, the vast majority of these basalt columns come from cliffs on the northern shores of the island, which means they would have had to be transported by sea, through shallow waters, among coral reefs, using primitive tools. Researchers have wrestled with this question for decades. Did they use rafts? Did they pass them along in human chains? Or is there some other method we do not yet understand? The local people of Pohnpei, however, offer a far more interesting answer. According to them, Sodelur sorcerers made the stones fly. According to legend, 2 brothers used magical dragons that breathed fire to lift these massive basalt blocks into the air and set them down in place. It sounds like a fairy tale, but you cannot help asking, what else can you say about a construction technique that even modern engineers cannot fully explain? City of the Dead. Nan Madol's most mysterious structure is Nandaowas. Surrounded by high basalt walls, this area was the cemetery of the Sodelur dynasty. In places, the walls reach heights of up to 7 meters. The interior is silent, dim, and heavy with atmosphere. Archaeologists have found numerous skeletons and ceremonial objects here. But Nan Madol was not only for the dead. Different parts of the city were assigned different functions. Some islands were reserved for priests, some for the ruling family, some for food storage, and some for fishing. This level of organization points to the existence of an advanced bureaucracy and a strong central authority. The Sodelur ruled their people under extremely strict discipline. According to legends, someone who was exposed to the ruler's hair or even his gaze could be executed. Even his scent was considered sacred. That the people who built such a powerful and mysterious authority also created such a city was no coincidence. Nan Madol was power carved into stone. Then everyone left. Around the year 1500, a warrior named Isokalakel arrived on Pohnpei. According to legend, he landed on the island with 333 warriors and overthrew the Sodelur dynasty. After this event, Nan Madol began to be abandoned slowly. But can a city really be abandoned like this because of only a political revolution? Some researchers put forward a different theory. Nan Madol was already a collapsing system. There was not enough agricultural land to feed the city. Everything had to be brought in from outside. As the population grew, logistics became impossible. The fall of the Sodeleur dynasty may have been a result, not the cause. Today, no one lives in Nan Madol. The local people keep their distance from this place. Why? Because they believe the spirits never left it. Those who go there at night tell of hearing whispering voices coming from between the canals. Some say that when they wake up, they find unknown marks on their faces. There is no reason for the stories to end, because everything that ends in Nan Madol continues in another way. UNESCO's silent warning. In 2016, UNESCO added Nan Madol to the World Heritage List. But at the same time, it was also placed on the Heritage in Danger list. The reason is both sad and ironic. These structures, which have stood in the middle of the ocean for centuries, are now facing the danger of destruction due to climate change and rising sea levels. People abandoned this city, and the sea decided to swallow it. The conservation efforts carried out for Nan Madol are extremely inadequate. Micronesia's economic resources are limited, and international interest is almost non-existent. Aside from academic papers, almost nothing is being produced about this place. Yet if Nan Madol had received even 1/10 of the attention given to Machu Picchu or Angkor Wat, we would know much more today. Who really built it? There is no definitive answer to this question. And this uncertainty makes Nan Madol even more compelling. Some researchers say that the organization behind the construction of the city does not align with Micronesia's known social structure. A society capable of coordinating such a massive project would need highly advanced engineering knowledge, a strong division of labor, and most importantly, tremendous willpower. So how did a people living in this remote corner of the Pacific, barely mentioned in historical records, manage to do this? Perhaps the answer is this. History does not always record greatness. We are accustomed to looking to Europe or Egypt for great civilizations. But human history is far broader, far more diverse, and far more full of surprises. Nan Madol stands there to remind us of this, with its moss-covered stones, its half-submerged corridors, and its unanswered questions. Final words. One of the world's most fascinating cities is decaying in the middle of the ocean. There are no crowds of tourists, no museum, not even an entrance ticket. Only stone, water, mist, and silence. Those who built Nan Madol are gone. Why they left is not fully known. But what they left behind still makes people feel one thing, even thousands of years later. Once, something great existed here, and we still do not fully know what it was. If you liked our video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel. You can write the topics you would like us to cover as a comment under the video.